Voor in voor, Sean mooi fit te breken.
Terrific pot. Okay. He couldn't be guaranteed of the colour. He couldn't play for the black because it was tied up, but terrific cueing, and once again right in the heart of the pocket. Got the green with the rest. It's on a natural angle to swing it round off 2 cushions, so I've got to force this in. Played it well, needs this cue ball to slow up. Needs it to slow up. Unless that red at the top of that little pyramid goes.
4.
I think it might. It does.
Five.
I think the black pot's into the right corner. But even though there's a few open reds, this is not an easy break to compile. It's also made a bit difficult by the fact the blue's not on its spot as a bit of insurance should you run out of position slightly.
11.
Usually you can play for areas of the table, but this may have to be a little bit more pinpoint. Black goes. Reds are a bit close though to the black to make it nice.
12.
And it's risky to try and move them with a shot like this.
I was just thinking that though, but
Yeah.
if he's got the nice angle, because it's not going to be that easy to get on another red here. If he's got the nice angle and he can hit the one just above the black, the one immediately above it, it would be a nice cannon to play.
It's trusting to luck a bit, but it may be a shot he's considering. Might be a calculated risk.
Well, how many times do we see it?
Maguire.
You're concentrating that much and thinking about the cannon on the next ball, you just take your eye off the pot. Happens a lot.
One.
So for the first time this evening, a chance for Sean Murphy to punish Stephen Maguire for a mistake. And really, that is the first one I can remember of Stephen Maguire so far this evening. But we always say at this level, if you miss when you're in, particularly a black off the spot,
7.
could cost you dear.
Ideally, he'd like to pot the red that's near the black spot before he gets the black back on the spot.
Green ball.
Now, what sort of a potting angle has he got on this red? I'm a little bit surprised he
11.
played for this red just left of the pink, and he's not got a good angle on it. He'll be running into the pink as he pots it. That was going to be the problem.
12.
I don't know how he thought he was going to develop the pink.
And he's got a very missable black. Although, I think if he does pot it, he may be shifting the red by the black spot and be certain to be on the red to the right. Tough shot to take on, though.
Yeah, dangerous blackness, isn't it?
He's sort of forced to go for it in a way.
Well, every credit he got it, and as you said, Steve, it was perfect to nudge that red away from the black spot. Now, does that make the black available into the left
19.
corner? I think it does. Could not have worked out any better.
20.
Yeah, if you had a
27.
choice here, you'd want to play the red that was closest to the black and then pot the black, cannon into that cluster of 5 and leave the other red. But I don't think it's worked out that way.
If he's really got a bad angle, he could screw back for the pink. But he feels he can just get past that red,
28.
leaving the black relatively straight. He needs one nice split of the reds. Should Sean Murphy be able
35.
to clinch this chance? What a 4-frame session we've had. Unbelievable snooker.
36.
Well, he's left himself the angle on the black. I mean, you always like to go straight into the red, but you're going to have to use the top cushion here. Could have had a better split than that. He's on nothing.
Going off the top
43.
cushion, you can never guarantee exactly
That's a
how
ball.
you catch the reds. Much more guaranteed going direct even. He'd like to be getting behind that brown and blue, but more importantly, probably, John, bolted to the top cushion.
Yeah, I would think that'd be a preference. I mean, obviously, you'd love to have the snooker. Referee has declared touching ball, so there's no problem going up there.
31-point lead isn't really an option to put the black safe, is it?
No.
Could try to at the same time if he could guarantee getting back down the table, but he still needs points himself.
He's playing for the cue ball tight against the baulk cushion.
Sean
He's
Murphy.
made a pretty good
43.
fist of it. Yeah, that brings one of the safe reds into play.
He could have considered putting the black safe, I suppose, but
Well, now I'd probably can see the merit in it,
Yeah,
because he played an excellent safety, hasn't he?
there's too many ifs and buts, really. I think he was like 40, 45, 50 points. Definitely was the right shot.
He's certainly given Sean something to think about here.
Because it's a very realistic clearance if he gets a chance.
He's got to hit this just right. He's got to avoid the middle pocket and avoid the red on the left-hand side of the table. Now he's sent a red towards the corner. Is there a gap between yellow and blue? There is. Don't get me wrong, this is a tough, tough pot. But the way these two guys are playing tonight, you wouldn't put anything beyond them. Tremendous once again.
Rock solid on the shot. Ooh. Well,
Maguire, 1.
Was the first sign of a little bit of tension in the cue action of Stephen Maguire. Either he knew he'd missed it immediately or he moved a part of his body before he played the shot.
Surprising miss. And Sean Murphy, one of the best players with the rest. Solid pot. And if he has an angle on the black, frame at his mercy. So a chance now to level, and Stephen will be really disappointed with that black he missed.
Eight.
38 points to lead. Red cover red required.
Nine.
In goes the black, and the frame winning red at his mercy. This
16.
to go 47 points in front with 43 remaining. So we're going to be all square at the mid-session interval. And the snooker from both players. Okay, Stephen Maguire has missed that black. In fact, he's missed 2 blacks off the spot in
24.
this frame. But this match
25.
promises to be a classic. Stephen will go into the mid-session interval a little bit upset with himself. And Sean Murphy will be delighted, having lost the first 2
32.
frames, to have come back in style.
33. $40.
Well, it didn't matter about the yellow. The frame was well over before that. Well, we have a match on our hands. Steve Maguire will be disappointed having held a 2-0 lead. But every credit to Sean Murphy for making us all square at the mid-session interval, and everything to play for.